InfoCard is an interactive map of knowledge. Each color represents a function, just a few simple ones that let you organize, connect, explore, and share your information. Information is not just data, but also images and 360-degree panoramas, even in high definition, designed for everyone, from professionals to those less familiar with technology. You learn it once and use it everywhere, at work, in study, in projects, in everyday life. Infomedia Geo is the InfoCard for schools of every level. It combines interactive maps, information archives, and multimedia content to turn learning into a creative, interconnected experience. For architecture, all projects at your fingertips with technical and multimedia documents. Remote surveys with high-definition panoramas and explorable point clouds. Multidisciplinary information archives to generate interdisciplinary reports. And a communication tool that is simple, clear, and accessible even to the client. For engineering and infrastructure, as with architecture, all projects and site inspections are within easy reach, with 3D models, panoramas, and point clouds. In addition, the possibility to create intelligent information archives for risk analyses, enhanced by artificial intelligence with multi-level investigations and queries. For land and environment, an easy-to-use tool accessible to everyone that integrates maps, surveys, and environmental data for any investigation, monitoring, or transformation of the landscape. It can also complement GIS, Geographic Information Systems, the Territorial Information Systems. For art, a tool for artists, galleries, and museums, able to generate visual and information archives to share and enhance. Also useful for the study of art, creating intelligent connections and archives that link works, contexts, and people. For cultural heritage, a tool that brings together architects, engineers, and humanists. It enables predictive and multidisciplinary investigations, accurate documentation, protection, and promotion in a single platform, accessible even to those who do not use complex software. For leisure, sport, tourism, and shared activities, a single platform to map spaces, manage events, and integrate live webcams. A simple tool, useful for organizations, associations, and enthusiasts. Let us begin to illustrate InfoCard. It is not just a technology, but a method. Indeed, many methods. Here, we will look at one workflow to simplify the presentation, but in reality, each person can create their own, following the tools and methods they already use. The online application allows you to manage an unlimited number of InfoCards, each dedicated to a project, a heritage site, a piece of research, a study, but also to hobbies, trips, or holidays. A boundless space to organize and connect everything that matters to you. Levels are the supporting structure of every InfoCard. They follow the logic of a tree, from the trunk to the branches to the leaves and the flowers. Each level and sub-level is associated with an image, technical, artistic, or informational, even in ultra-high definition, gigapixel. On these images, points of interest can be placed, whether informational or multimedia. In just a few steps, you can create personalized virtual tours, useful for work, heritage management, or even for sharing your travels. The 360-degree panoramas are placed directly onto the images of the levels and can reach up to gigapixel resolution. Here too, points of interest can be added, both informational and multimedia. Multimedia content, texts, links, images, including gigapixel, videos, point clouds, and 3D models, can be added in the same way, both within the levels and in the 360-degree panoramas. All it takes is to give them a name and upload them into the application, simple and immediate. Points of interest, POI, are the digital identity cards of every element we want to describe. A fresco, a document, an artifact, but also a tree or a piece of machinery. They can be placed both within the levels and in the 360-degree panoramas, gathering texts, images, files, and links, and creating complete records that are always accessible. Graphic PI allow you to draw lines and shapes directly on the image. Like standard POI, they contain information, links, and documents, but they also highlight specific areas useful for technical analyses, such as deterioration, or for dynamic presentations. With maps, every InfoCard, whether for work or travel, can be placed anywhere in the world. You can link the entire project or even a single level, ensuring information that is always precise and always at hand. With Share, every InfoCard or even a single level or 360-degree panorama can be shared with a simple click by email, WhatsApp, or on social media. A useful tool for professionals, but also for schools, museums, and anyone wishing to share experiences and projects instantly. Each level can have a shared archive, no more online exchanges that get mixed up or lost. Everything is gathered in a single space, always accessible, where every document or image is immediately at hand, ready to be shown or shared in real time. If the storage of the levels represents the general archive of the project, each POI, including graphic ones, has its own dedicated storage. In this way, every element can have links and files directly connected to it. Notes available in the POIs of 360-degree panoramas allow you to add quick observations with images, a simple way to include personal remarks during visits or travels. So far, we have seen how InfoCard allows virtual visits, the inclusion of multimedia content, the archiving of documents, and the addition of notes. With Know, we reach the heart of its power, information. The information archives follow the same tree logic as the levels and can be created by anyone with ease. Each entry can have linked records, branching out in turn. This system makes it natural to organize and connect different kinds of data, making them multidisciplinary. Each point of interest can gather historical, technical, artistic, environmental contributions and relate them to one another. The result is a deeper knowledge, able to unite different fields of expertise to design, manage, study, or visit with a new and complete perspective. With Know, information from one or more multidisciplinary archives can be linked to all POI, both standard and graphic, with a simple check. Beyond the archive data, each point of interest can also have additional tree-structured records, enriching every element with ever more complete and interconnected information. Reports collect and process all the information contained in an InfoCard. When generated by Know, the information archives, they may cover the entire archive or only selected entries. And they are not only available online, but can also be downloaded in various formats compatible with any editing software. Each archive can also be turned into a concept map, and multiple maps from different archives can be viewed together. With simple checks across the different archive maps, individual entries can be selected to create targeted reports, building an unlimited number of multidisciplinary outputs. The result is a systemic and cross-sector perspective that encourages deeper understanding and more informed choices. On the levels, reports gather all the information contained in each individual POI. Each point of interest may include data from multiple information archives, together with dedicated records providing further detail on that element or object. In this way, the same element offers not only a sector-specific view, but a cross-sector perspective that enables deeper and more complete understanding. If a complete and structured view of a single element is required, a report can be run on the POI. This gathers all the information related to that point of interest, including those from the multidisciplinary archives and the linked in-depth records. With artificial intelligence implemented in the InfoCard, each user can directly query all the information they have entered. The answers from artificial intelligence do not come from the web, but exclusively from the content stored in the information archive and its linked records. This means immediate, specific, and reliable answers, always based on one's own work and data. InfoCard thus becomes a true system of automated information ontology. No longer does the user have to manually navigate concept maps, select archives, or cross-check different entries. It is artificial intelligence that does this instead, in real time, connecting cross-sector information quickly and effectively. For example, if an archive contains historical, technical, and scientific data together, artificial intelligence can integrate them and provide a single, coherent answer to the specific question. With IoT, the Internet of Things, each InfoCard can connect to devices and sensors in real time. Whether temperature and humidity sensors, environmental stations, energy meters, or webcams, the data is integrated directly into the levels and the 360-degree panoramas. In this way, the InfoCard becomes not only an information tool, but also one for dynamic monitoring, offering an always up-to-date view of the asset, the environment, the project, or even one's own home. Simple, visual, and powerful. Organize, connect, and explore data, images, and 360-degree panoramas, wherever you are. InfoCard, the graph of knowledge. How much does it cost? Hardly anything. From €12 a month, that's just 40 cents a day. Your work, your life, your passion, always with you,